we need is in this room. We are the Commanders.
What's good? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, thank you for clicking on the video, and welcome to Hollywood Sports NFL Minute. Guys, I want to give you my 2 cents about this game we just had against the Jacksonville Jaguars. You know, that's the benefit of guys having to play on preseason. You know, we didn't really play guys in preseason, man, and I think that's a fault. You know, I understand you don't want to get injuries, but you can see all the teams in the NFL were rusty today. And I think it's because of the lack of play. You know, you can practice all day, all night, get all pumped up, but when it comes to game time, it's a different feeling. It takes different muscles, it's different thoughts, it takes different energy. Man, everything has to click. I mean, it's the real thing. The fans are full in the atmosphere. You know, it's just a total different situation. And I think a lot of teams suffer from that because they didn't get a lot of playing time in preseason. That third game, I think all starters should play at least the first half. But they don't do that either. They don't play at all. And so I want to talk about basically the stats. And I'll talk about some other things as we go through it, guys. But we look at the matchup, man. Third down efficiency. They were 3 for 12, which is kind of confusing in a way. But I guess they got the job done when they needed to get the job done on third downs. Now that's different for us, getting off the field on third downs. Now they were 3 for 12. We were 7 for 10. Big difference for us. 7 for 10 on third downs. Man, that's awesome for us, okay? Now, we can say the offense was clicking. Let's say that right now. The offense was clicking. You know, Wentz threw those bad interceptions. We don't know if it's his fault or the miscommunications with him and the receiver. You know, that's going to happen sometime until they mesh and get things going together, you know. Wentz is trying to learn the offense. They're trying to learn Wentz. He's trying to learn their habits of running routes and their speed on breaks and reading the defense. All that stuff has to mesh, man. And so 7 out of 10 on third down efficiency for Washington was pretty good. And stopping the Jaguars 3 for 12 was awesome. Fourth down conversions, man, they were 0 for 1. We were 0 for 0. We were 0 for 0. We didn't go for it on fourth downs. Now, total plays, they had 62. We had 70. I don't really know how the gauge total plays, but it seems like a lot in the game. We had more total plays. Total yards, they had 383, we had 390, pretty much even. Total drives, they had 11, we had 12. Again, same amount. The numbers are the numbers, guys. The numbers are the numbers. Yards per play, they were 6.2, we were 5.6. Now let's look at the passing. There were 260 passing, we were 305. Again, man, I think our offense has potential, man, to put up some numbers. It's going to ride on Wentz, though. If Carson Wentz ride high, we're going to ride high, okay? It all depends on Carson Wentz, man. But I think for him, it's all about being familiar with the offense. That's all. That's all. And I think he did pretty well for his first time. And not even really getting that preseason time. Getting a lot of practice time, but no preseason live game time. Completion and attempts. They were 24 for 42. We were 27 for 41. I don't know what percentage that is, but yards per pass, they were 5.9. We were 7.3. Not bad. Interceptions thrown. They threw 1. We threw 2. Again, that's about Carson Wentz, man. Sacks, yards lost. We sacked them twice. They sacked us once for 8 yards. Rushing. They got 123, we got 85. Now, I thought we should have rushed the ball a little bit more, but maybe they threw the ball more because they saw matchups they thought they could take advantage of. Maybe that was it. Sometimes it depends on matchups, guys. The reason why they want to throw the ball versus running the ball, that could have been it. So we don't want to say they need to throw it. They do need to run the ball more. They do need to run the ball more, but It depends, guys. Maybe they were looking for certain matchups on when they prepare for games, man. They have a game plan how they're going to play the Jaguars. They probably saw a lot of matchups they liked, so maybe that's why they threw the ball more. Let's see where we at. Sacks, loss, yards. Again, we went over that already. Rushing attempts was 18 to 28. Now we had 28 rushing attempts though. Even though we only had 85. So maybe again that's why they threw the ball more, because the run game really wasn't there. But I think it's gonna get there, man. It's gonna get there. Red zone. They were 2 for 5. We were 2 for 2 in the red zone. We scored in the red zone. That is positive for the Washington Commanders, man. That is big time for us. That's huge. All right. Penalties. They were 13 penalties for 90 yards. We only had 6 penalties. That's huge for us. Only 6 penalties in the game. That's huge for us. Normally we got all kind of penalties, man. We did have a pass interference, stuff like that, but usually we have more than 6, guys. That's awesome. Turnovers. We had 3. They had 1. Again, 2 of them was the interceptions by Wentz. Fumbles lost. We lost the fumble. Interceptions thrown 2 to 1. Defensive special team TDs none. Now time of possession. They had 27 minutes. We had 32 minutes. Now, but what I want to say now, guys, is the defense gave up a lot today. Even though they got off the field in third down, because the third down efficiency, the Jaguar was only 3 for 12. That's pretty good. But the Jaguars dropped some crucial passes. Washington normally don't get things to go their way, but today they got things to go their way, which never happens, guys. It's almost like this team is cursed. We never get the breaks, but today we got the breaks. Okay, but the defense got to tighten up. But I'm gonna tell you who was balling out there. Derek Forrest, my man, was hitting. That dude was playing some defense out there. He was pumped up. Derek Forrest have earned some time on that defense today. Okay, he came in because of injury to the starter. I can't remember who it was. Was it Cameron Curl? One of them. Anyway, he came in, guys, and came in and took advantage of his opportunity, and that's going to help him a lot to get on that field. Derek Forrest got down, and the defensive line gave us a constant pass rush. Okay. But the secondary has got to hold up, man. They have got to hold up maybe 2 more seconds more, and we'll have sacks all over the field, okay? But I think they're going to correct those things. They're going to correct again, man. This is live football, this first game of the season, but we got the W. That's what counts. We got the W. Now, the offensive line, I don't know if you guys realize it or not, the Jaguars was bringing the heat almost every play. So that must have been a part of their game plan to give Carson Wentz pressure. Maybe they said, because remember the coach, I forgot his name, he used to coach Wentz in Philly, right? So he's probably saying, what we have to do is put pressure on Wentz and cause him to be inaccurate and throw some picks. They got to him a little bit, but Carson Wentz did a great job moving around in the pocket, moving up into the pocket, and the offensive line did a great job protecting him. Okay, they did a great. They only got 1 sack on Wentz. Sacks lost, yeah, 1 for 8 yards. So that's pretty good considering all the pressure they were bringing at Carson Wentz. That offensive line did a great job, man. Our offensive line is healthy for once. Everybody is healthy. So guys, the defense got to tighten down. But other than that, man, I think the offense played well. I didn't like the fact that they started out 14-3. And that first drive that the Jaguars had, I didn't like that. Again, the defense got to tighten down, guys. But the offense came out and scored 2 touchdowns on 2 drives. But then they stalled or something. They stalled out. The Jaguars made some good adjustments on us, man. So, it's also Scott Turner, guys. He has to get used to calling plays for depending on whose strengths, whose weaknesses. First down, second down, third downs, knowing when teams like to blitz. So Scott Turner got a tough job calling plays, man, and so does the defensive coordinator. They got to be on it, man. But you know they're mapping things out too, so it's new to everybody, man. It's new to everybody. But you know what, guys? We got the W. We got the W at home. That's all that counts. We're 1-0. Dallas is 0-1. The Dallas Cowboys are 0-1. They looked horrible. Dallas looked horrible. Now Dak Prescott is hurt. He hurt his hand. He's going to be out a few weeks. Hey, we got to take advantage of that, guys. We got to take advantage of that. I'm Hollywood Sports. Thanks for watching. Now we'll see you guys next week. And week 2 against the Detroit Lions. We have to go on the road. Have a good time, everybody. Thanks for watching.